Tortured is the man that's more focused on preserving his image than asking for help. I used to have trouble going to sleep all the time several years back. I used to have trouble because I was worried about how am I going to fulfill the promises and the commitments that I set out to accomplish to my friends, family, and business partners. But I used to wake up in the morning with a smile on my face and a positive attitude and a positive light, right? Law of attraction. If I think positive, positive things happen. I had one small problem though. I was fooled into believing that a positive attitude solved all my problems. Little did I know that my positive attitude was purely a facade, because at the end of the day, what this man said is that the mind that created the problem cannot solve it. Meaning that you must transform the way that you think about the actions that you take through positive, open, transparent collaboration. You must really consider the actions that you take and not say, okay, well, I'll just be positive now and it won't happen again. But you must ask, what is the meaning behind that action? See, because the world would see me as a grateful, passionate man. But behind closed doors, my parents, my lovers, and those closest to me felt the burden of my pain through the way that I expressed my pain. Whether it was an angry burst of frustration, a verbal assault, to just completely cutting myself away from people and isolating myself, thinking that by me staying away from people, it was almost as a poison to them, as I was trying to punish them, right? But once again, if I really wanted to change, I had to be transparent and open and ask for help and collaboration, right? Until one day, truly what happened is that I stopped blaming life. I stopped saying, oh, life, look what life has brought me. Look at the results it's garnered. Look at what life has done to my mentality, right? And I stopped blaming my circumstances. I stopped blaming my challenges. I stopped blaming my relationship. And I started looking at myself as the common denominator that was always there every time that those deep, painful feelings inside really showed themselves. See, it wasn't until I said to myself that, Andres, not my life, not my circumstances, but Andres, why would you do that for? Like, why would you do that? Why would you take that action? Why would you react that way? And when you ask yourself, right, the answer comes because you're asking you and you know the answer. And the answer was that I was more worried about preserving my image and preserving my reputation than I was about living in my purpose. So what I do, I started searching for the answers to being in purpose, to living within my purpose, and truly to not worry so much about the perception and the image and the reputation, right? But worried more about my own integrity and making sure that I was living within it. And what happened after I started searching for the answers and searching for my purpose? The rest is history. The most beautiful relationship I could ever ask for. Business is booming, and I'm healthier than I've ever been in my entire life. I mean, it's absolutely incredible. I could talk about it forever, but I had to ask for help. I had to be more concerned with improving my integrity than preserving my image, even if that meant being honest and open with my loved ones about my dark side. This is why athletes will keep beating their wives. This is why they keep destroying their relationships with their kids and their family. This is why wars will be fought and people will keep getting sick, because we focus more on preserving the image than coming forth with the truth of what needs to change. But as a society, we need to stand together, call out the bullshit, and when you see it, really call it out, or you stand aside, right? If your friend's a drug addict, right, it's either you intervene or you cut them out of your life. But you don't sit with them at dinner, let them go do some lines of coke in the bathroom, come back and pretend nothing happened. Because that is how we preserve the negative actions and let it keep happening. because the individual's more worried about preserving the image than changing what needs to change inside, right? Because they didn't start with step one, which was not being in denial. It's not life, it's you. And really asking themselves, why would I do such a thing? And how can I change it? How can I live more in purpose? And you know what? If the people that love me say they love me, let me be open. Let me be clear. Let me be transparent. And when I did that, my life changed. And I saw that the people that, really love me for who I am stuck with me. And the people that didn't, and the people that, totally just felt that I was betraying them by going my own way, that's fine too. But it was the only way that I could really be able to live in purpose, live in balance, and live in just a really state of appreciation and gratitude that I know I created through truth. So other than that, stand for what's right. If you have a friend that has issues, intervene or cut them out. But don't let the elephant in the room, or else, just like many issues, they keep resurfacing. History repeats itself. And someone can get hurt, So other than that, guys, thanks for watching. Hits close to home. Love you all. Take care.